Welcome back to News 12 at 4. Today we're talking about domestic violence. Here in the U.S., it affects a quarter of women and 1 in 7 men. With the heat and back to school, this time of year can be stressful for families, which can trigger abusers. But there is help available. Today, Bailey Butzberger with the Family Place is joining us to talk about how we can be part of the solution and discuss one initiative called Tacos with a Purpose. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So tell us about the Family Place.
The Family Place is one of the largest domestic violence agencies in Texas. We provide services to survivors, including our 24-hour hotline, where you can be connected with resources, as well as emergency shelter, and then non-residential services like counseling, medical care, legal advice, and anything that you need to transition to a life of safety.
Absolutely, yeah. It can be such a web that people get caught in, so there's a lot of different ways that they need help. So tell us what makes the Family Place different than other shelters.
We have really grown. We've been around for 47 years.
Wow.
So there's a lot of learning about what domestic violence is and what survivors really need. And so over those years, we really built out our services to accommodate any situation that's needed. And one of the common ones is, finding a place for the whole family. So we have shelters for women and children. We also have shelters for men. And we are only one of 2 agencies in the entire country that has a shelter for men. And then we also have animal kennels. We don't want anyone to leave any of their family members behind, including their dogs, their cats, their fish, their lizards, anyone that is important to you, we have a place for them.
Absolutely, I love that. Okay, so tell us about Tacos with a Purpose.
Tacos with a Purpose is an amazing program that was started by Taco Bueno. It's benefiting us at the Family Place as well as Palomar in Oklahoma. Basically, it gives the opportunity for guests of Taco Bueno to round up their purchase, and that benefits us and allows us to provide services. We've been doing this for almost over a year, and it's had an enormous impact on what we are able to do to serve the community.
That's awesome. Tell me how this money goes to help y'all. What do y'all use it for?
We use it for our general operating expenses. As I mentioned, we have a lot of different services. People, no one situation is alike. So no matter the need, we provide the service. And so all of these donations go towards providing that. The Family Place has benefited from $300,000 in donations from Taco Bueno, and they've done $500,000 in total, split between the 2 agencies. And just to put that into perspective, $300,000 provides 3,000 nights of shelter.
Oh my goodness.
So it is just, for people who are in need, for people who need that emergency shelter, transitional housing, they've got it. But it also goes to fund really anything, counseling, medical care, all of those things that people need to really transition to a new life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how can our viewers help this cause?
You can go to a Taco Bueno. Taco Bueno is just amazing. They've really lived the mission. They are, educating their employees. They're providing resources to their customers, but they have really lived it and are doing everything they can. So what you can do is go to a Taco Bueno. Taco Bueno is using the power of their tacos for good. They are really, helping to drive donations to us by allowing people to round up. And so just go to Taco Bueno, ask to round up, and your small change is able to make some very big change in people's lives.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us as well. We'll have the full forecast next.